So I posted a picture of both our stomachs. Mine was like girl, hers was boy.
Of course, baby, let me taste you. And every time you run from me, baby, I'ma chase you. Hey, what's up, little baby? You a snake.
What's up, YouTube? As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna be telling a story time about how I found out I was pregnant, how my pregnancy went, and how I gave birth and how that. But y'all follow me on Instagram, same as my YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. So let's get into it. So my pineapples, which is my favorite, and if you didn't know that, now you did. But it started out, if you watched my last video, you would kind of get an idea of how, not how, but like, yeah. So we was at my baby daddy grandma's house. I was over there all spring break, and yeah. So we was doing it a little nasty, and this was in April. That was at the beginning of April. In the middle of April, it was a Sunday morning. I went to church with my dad, and I texted him. I'm like, I think something wrong with me. Like, I ain't come on my period, and like all this and that. So he's just like, don't even worry about it and all this. So I'm just like, alright, like, he was just telling me like, chill and stop tripping on that. So I'm just like, cause if you a girl, some of y'all know how like you have sex and then your period be off for a few days and then come back. Yeah, that's how it was, but it won't. So anyways, so yeah, then it was like a week later, I texted him again and I'm like, Ashley, come on. April, I started throwing up pineapples. And y'all, if you my friend, if you one of my close friends, y'all know I used to eat pineapples almost every day. And I started throwing up pineapples. Oh shit. I started throwing up a lot. And at the beginning of May, I thought I had came back on my period, and it was not my period. It was when the baby had attached to my uterus. And I didn't know what the fuck that meant. So I was like, but I found that out later. So, May, I had texted my baby daddy. And I was like, I got my period. He was like, alright, that's good, blah, 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 blah. So I was still throwing up. And it's May. It's May now. It's May. I was still throwing up. And I was going to school throwing up. I was at home. I woke up. I threw up. I went in the bathroom. I threw up. I threw up in the car on the way to school. I threw up at school. My dad got me, came home. I was still throwing up. I threw up like every day. I could not keep nothing down. Like nothing. Not even spit. So I was like, bro, what is wrong with me? So my dad, he had took me to the hospital. No, it was one day in May. And he was like, do I want to go to the doctor? I'm just like, no, I'm going to wait one more day. Because every time when it started to get hot, like before summer come, I would throw up for a few days. And like that happened since like 4th grade. I don't know why, but my body just do that. I'm just like, wait one more day. So he waited one more day. He called the people. He was like, my daughter throwing up, blah, 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 blah. I don't even know what he said, but I'm guessing that's what he said. After that, he took me to the doctor. They did some blood tests. They did the little mouth swab with the spit thing. They did a urine test and all. So then the doctor had came back. She was like, she gonna bring me in another room. So she took me in another room and she was like, I have strep throat, I have mono, and I was pregnant. And if you don't know what mono is, please look it up because I'm not going to explain it. But yeah, I had that. And she was like, I'm pregnant. And I was like, okay. So at the time, I was on the phone with my baby daddy. And we was on the phone for like 13, 14 hours. And I was on the phone with him. He was on mute. And when she told me I was pregnant, he was still on mute. So I was just shocked. Like, it didn't hit me until like a few minutes after. So I started crying. And then she gave me a hug. Then she walked out. She was like, I can come out when I'm ready. So I took him off mute. I'm like, I'm pregnant. Like, it just took me a minute. Like, he knew I took him off mute. It was just silence for like a minute. It was like, she said I'm pregnant. And I was crying while I said it. So then he was like, you for real? You serious? And all this. I'm like, yes, bro. So then he was like, he was just quiet for a long time. Like, I guess he was thinking, I don't know. But after that, after a few minutes, he was like, stop crying. For your dad, be like, why you crying? He was like, wipe your face, wipe your ass, you gonna be alright. I'm like, alright. So I walked out with my dad. I walked out back to the car, and I was like, she had told me that I got strep throat and mono. So we had to go to Walgreens to get some medicine. You know, the little antibiotics. And I was still throwing up, so he took me to the hospital this time. In the hospital, they had put the IVs in. Y'all, hold on. Look, y'all can see the little, I don't know if y'all can see it right now, but y'all, you can see where they stuck me with the needles, because my veins, they move. I don't know why, but my veins move. So yeah, they had to stick me like 5 times to get it in the right place. And I don't like needles. I was crying. Yeah. So they put the IVs in. I'm not even my pineapple. After they put the IVs in, they asked me some questions, and I answered no. Then my dad, he walked out. He had to pay something. I don't even know if this is the first time or third time. But anyways, the hospital, they told me that I was pregnant. I don't even remember, because I went to the hospital a lot, like so many times. So they told me that I'm pregnant. I was crying. They had took me up to another room, and they had did a little ultrasound thing. They didn't tell me, like, they did not tell me nothing. So, damn, I ain't tell my dad nothing. They ain't tell my dad nothing. They was like, they're supposed to, but they not. So, yeah. Then I kept throwing up. He kept taking me back to the hospital, yeah. Then, I was still throwing up at school, and, like, the friends, my friends, they had knew, some of them had knew that I was pregnant, because I was throwing up pineapples, and, like, I was eating pineapples all the time. So the day that I came back to school, like, for like probably like 1 or 2 class periods, they was just like, one of them was like, are you pregnant? I'm just like, no. Cause like, I didn't want nobody to know, cause like, that's not their business. I mean, they're my friends or whatever, I love them, but it ain't their business. So then, boom, after that, my dad, he had took me to another doctor, and this is when my dad found out. No, the doctor, he was like, I gave him a paper that the hospital gave me. He was like, well, it says right here that you're pregnant. And I was just like, why would you say that? Because, like, why would he say that out loud? Because I wanted to tell my dad. So, like, to the doctor who said that out loud, I really dislike you, like, seriously. So, anyways, so, yeah, the doctor had took me into the other room. He did an ultrasound, and that's the first time that I heard her heartbeat, and I could see her. She looked like a little tangerine. Y'all know them small oranges? Yeah, a tangerine. That's what it looked like. So I'm just like, I was just crying when he finished with that, and he was just like, I could stay here as long as I want to, and I was just crying for a long time. He came back, he gave me a card. I don't even remember what type of card it was, but he gave me a card. I had walked out, I had left, I went in the other room to go back with my dad to go out to the car. And when we got back in the car, he didn't say nothing to me. He just asked me if I wanted to send me. Yeah, I was like, no. So after that, I called my baby daddy when I got home, and I was like, my dad, no. He was like, how? And I told him. He was mad at me, but he couldn't be mad at me because, like, I wasn't the one who told him. So anyways, after that, the next day, my dad was like, what do I want to do? And I was like, I don't really know. Like, what am I going to do with baby at 15? So then, after that, he kept me home because, like, it was no point in me going to school, and I was throwing up, and I would only stay for like an hour. So yeah, he had found a place. It was called a pregnancy center that I went to, that I started going to when I was like 3 months, I think, maybe. Yeah, 3 months. So I started going in, and they was real nice. I liked them. And then me and my baby daddy, we start arguing a lot more over, like, you know, relationship stuff. So yeah, I was about 5 months when I had to tell my mama, cause like, I'm gonna put some pictures, but I had to tell her cause I was getting big and like it was starting to get noticeable. It was starting to get very noticeable. In September or August when I had to tell my mama. So then school started, and I did not want nobody to know. I did not need nobody in my business. I did not need nobody to start nothing about nobody with none of that. So I kept my jacket on. Mind you, it was still hot in September. So anyways, yeah. So all of my teachers, they had knew because me and my dad, we had talked to the principal. The principal is a family friend, so yeah. My dad had told her she was supposed to, but she didn't. So I had to tell them. So anyway, so yeah, so after school started, a lot of people, they'll try to fight me. I don't even remember why. But yeah, then September, October is when I stopped caring when people was like, oh, you pregnant? Because everybody was asking me like, you pregnant? You pregnant? Oh, you pregnant? Fake pregnant? Oh, I heard she was pregnant. So I'm just like, fuck yeah, I don't even give a fuck no more. So that's when I started not caring. And if you saw me in October and I had a dress on, my Adidas dress, yeah, you could tell that I was pregnant. When I was 6 months, me and my baby daddy, we was on the phone, right? Okay, so this is how I told his mother. So me and my baby daddy was on the phone, and the phone had hung up. Y'all know how I be like, call there. Yeah, that's what happened. So his sister, so I had posted on my Insta Snap a picture of my stomach, me and my friend's stomach, because at the time my friend, she was pregnant with me. She was like a month ahead of me. So I was 6 months, she was 7 months, I think. Something like that. Anyways, so I posted a picture of both our stomachs. Mine was like girl, hers was boy. And a lot of people shared it, a lot of people saw it. And his sister had texted me and was like, you pregnant? And she was blowing up my phone like, oh my God. So she texted me like a lot of times. She was like, you pregnant, blah, 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 blah. And then that was like at 1 something. At 12, their mama had texted me and was like, babe, what's going on? Imagine, like, me and her, we had been texting through the summer. So like, she my dog, like she my baby, like that's my mama for her. Like, if you know me and you know my situation, then you know. But anyways, so she texted me. She was like, babe, what's going on? She was blowing up my phone for two days straight. I was like, gotta tell her. So my baby daddy, he had got locked up for like 3 days, 2 or 3 days. I was at school and we was ready to leave. She was like, babe, when you get home, you need to call me ASAP because we need to talk. It was something like that. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna have to tell her because I'm gonna have to tell her. So I had screenshotted what she had said to me and I sent it to my baby daddy. And at that time, I didn't know he was locked up until I got on the phone with her. So I called her when I got home and I was like, yep. She was like, what's going on? So I had to tell her. I told her. And she was like, she disappointed in me and she not mad, but she not happy either. And she was like, I should have told her sooner, cause it was like 2 weeks before that, before she had told me to call her, that I was over their house. And like, yeah. So she was like, I should have told her sooner so I could have a baby shower, I could have all the stuff planned and ready. And I was just like, I know. And then he came home and then he was mad at me for a little bit. And then she had asked him is there some what's going on with me? And he was like, what you mean? She was like, what's wrong with Faith? And then he was like, she pregnant. And then she was like, she said something. I don't remember what she said. Then he had told me that she said that we gonna talk Friday. It was that Friday. They was gonna come over here, but we had to go over there. Yeah. So we came over there. Me and my dad, we went over there, and we had talked. And then yeah. So that's how his mama found out. So then everybody basically knew. So November came and his mama had put a baby shower on for me. And I'm very thankful for that. I thank you so much. But yeah, she set up a baby shower for me. And a lot of people came. I got a lot of gifts. And yeah. So after that, after the baby shower, mind you, me and him, we was still kind of arguing, but we was doing okay. Yeah. So then after that, December came, and mind y'all, he was being homeschooled. Ever since I told his mama that I was pregnant, I've been going home with him from homeschool, cause I would stay back with him too and do extra work so I can get my grades up. So yeah, I was going home with him from homeschool, and his mama already knew. So yeah, so she would cook for us and all, you know, we watch movies or whatever. The day that I took his pictures on the rails of Henrico High School, that I had gave birth. And after I took his pictures, we had walked home. We was talking about some, like, after I give birth, we gonna do this and that. You know, we gonna be on BS. And I'm like, yeah, for real, like, yeah. So then that same day that we said that, same day I gave birth. So we went home. We went to, I be calling his house home. But yeah, we went there, and we was watching a movie. We was watching Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Y'all, I was mad because that's my favorite movie, and I ain't even get finished it because But anyways, yeah, we was watching that, and then I went to the bathroom. No, I stood up, and my stomach started hurting, and then I went to the bathroom, and I peed, and I wiped, and I was just thinking in my head, like, why am I bleeding? Like, I can't get a period. I'm pregnant. Like, what is this? So I walked out, and I'm like, I'm bleeding, and he was like, what you mean? I'm like, I'm bleeding. And then he was like, where? I'm like, where do you think? And then he was like, let me see. And he came in the bathroom with me. I'm like, look. And then we was ready to call his mom, but we didn't because she was already on the way home. So we was looking it up on Safari, and it was like, I don't even remember what it said, but it was like, yeah. So we was just looking at each other like, oh my God, like, cause like I was scared that something had happened to her, that something was wrong with me, something wrong with us. So I was just scared. So I was just sitting on the toilet, like, bro, what is wrong with me? Like, I'm sitting there like. So then his mama had came back, and he was like, Ma, she bleeding, and she was like, what you mean? And then I was like, I'm bleeding. And then she was like, you cramping? And I'm like, yeah. And then she was like, how far apart? And how heavy you bleeding? I'm like, it's like a big tablespoon full of blood. And then she was like, how far apart are you bleeding? I mean, how far apart are your cramps? And I'm like, 2 minutes. It was like 2 or 3 minutes at the time. So then she told me to call the hospital, and I called the hospital. They was like, come in to make sure that I'm okay. Cause at the time I was out 9 months. So yeah. So I came into the hospital. Mind you, this was my dad's birthday, and so my dad was out to eat, and his mama didn't call my dad until it was like 10 maybe. So yeah. So after that, we was driving to the hospital. The whole time, I'm just trying not to cry, cause them contractions is not do not feel like no period cramps. They is worse. They like feel like somebody stabbing you with a big ass fucking knife and just twisting it around doing that shit. Like, what the fuck? So the whole time I'm just holding my stomach like, please let everything be okay. So yeah. So then we get to the hospital. When we stand in or whatever, his mama like, you need to rush. I'm like, So then we get in the elevator, and I'm just holding my stomach like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, I was just thinking like, please don't let me give birth, cause like I don't, but I do. Like, I was scared. So then we went to the room, and like, it was a lot of nurses. And as soon as we walked in, they was just staring at us like, and I was like, and then I think all of them was white, and like, I felt some type of way, but you know, I was already irritated. I was ready to snap on people. Like, I was ready to go off. So then, they got me in the room, they got me in the gown, and they put the little contraction thing on me, and it was like, I'm in labor. So I'm just like, oh my god. So then after that, they seen how many centimeters I was dilated, and it was like 4 or 5. I was 4 or 5 centimeters. So I was like, I'm that many centimeters already. And mind you, it was only like from the time I started bleeding and started having contractions, it was like 5:40 something, and we got there at like 6:20, 6:30. So I'm just like, I'm that much dilated already, and like, I might have this baby tonight. So then his mama had called my dad, and she was like, Faith, we in the hospital. Faith having contractions, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it was something like that. And my dad here came. They tried to put the IV in my hand, but they couldn't, so they put it in my arm. And then, yeah, after that, it was like 30 minutes to an hour later. They had to put the epidural in. They was like, do I want the epidural? I was like, yes, cause like them contractions, they was hurting. I was ready to cry. And then his mama, she was like, why you crying? I'm like, cause this hurts. Like, it was hurting. So then I was holding his hands, my baby daddy hands, like this. And I was squeezing them. Like, when they first put it in, it ain't hurt. But then when it went up or however it go, it started hurting. I'm just like, oh my god. Yeah, if you ever had an epidural, you know you can't move. So it's just like, after that, I could still feel the contractions after that. So they had to give me another dose, like 30 minutes, 45 minutes later. So that after that, like 15 minutes, I couldn't feel nothing. So I'm just like, okay. After what? So like the bed right here, my baby daddy, my dad, and his mama, they over here. But his mama had left the room to go get something from the house. I don't remember what she got, but I threw up in the bag, and me and him heard a splash. Like, it was like water rushing. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. So I threw up and my water broke, and I didn't know what it was at the minute, but I'm just like, I was like this, and I'm like, take the bag, take the bag, take the bag, Dad, take the bag. And then I reached between my legs, and I'm like, no, he was like, what was that? And I reached between my legs, and I'm like, my water just broke. And then he was like, you want me to call the people? I'm like, yeah, call the people. And I was just like, my water broke. So then they had came in, they changed the sheets. And then his mama came back in, and the nurse was like, oh, you came back just in time. Her water just broke. And she came in smiling like, so then, yeah, it was like, I only slept for about 45 minutes, not even a whole hour. But yeah, so after that, it was like 45 minutes later, Dad came back in. No. Dad came in after my water broke. She was like, let me see how many centimeters you is. And she was like, oh, the baby hair right there. And I'm just like, I only slept for like 35 minutes. So she had told me to push. Let me see. He was right here. The nurses was right here. My dad was at my feet, and his mama, she was right here by him, and she had took pictures. She had took a video, and I was holding his hand. No, he was holding my legs, and I was holding my other leg, and it took 3 pushes. She was out, and yeah. But yeah, that's how I found out I was pregnant and how I gave birth. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe on this video.